Welcome back to another week. Hey, you know what it is, man. This is the two player partners, 2P's in the motherfucking pod. Out here trying to get it, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Dre, aka LL Cool Dre. You know what I'm saying? Skinny Jones, Young Skinny, all the different alias names. Hey, who's you?
It's your boy Goo You, aka Goof Jizzle.
Okay.
Make your girl quiver.
All right.
No, I'm playing.
Hey,
No,
tell him what you do to him, all right? What you motherfuckers do, man. Hey, I know what it is, man. Collectively together, y'all know what it is. 2P's in the motherfucking pod. We appreciate y'all motherfucking tuning in one more motherfucking week. When y'all know how we do it. We gonna go over a whole bunch of different shit that's going on right now in the world. You know what I'm saying? Some social media shit, sports, some ratchet shit. All that shit gonna tie it in to give you our perspective. You know what I'm saying? How we feel about everything. You know what I'm saying? So, with all that being said, what's the first topic we gonna talk about today?
Man, I want to know if men are important to women in this generation. Like, is that a main thing that they want, or do they want more independence?
Honestly, I think, my personal opinion, I feel like a lot of ladies do not know what the fuck they want today. I think a lot of women do not know what they want.
I don't think that they want the traditional man. I don't think they want a man that's going to be like telling them, trying to lead them. I don't think they want to lead themselves and then be able to set their standard to the men that they want.
They probably don't want men to lead, but they want men to pay all the damn bills.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck it is. When you say traditional, that's what I think a lot of them are referring to. What they want a man to do is pay all the bills in the house and that type of thing.
I think that's what modern too. Traditional, when I think traditional, I was thinking an even swap. Okay, like, okay, I'm gonna be taking care of the house, kids, you know, all the normal housewife. You know what I'm saying? And then the man provides, protects, and you know, goes from there. But then in this days, I feel like they still want that man to pay the bills and stuff. But then at that kind of, you know, also like expect them not to really take care of the house and to expect them to be able to go out and do their thing and take care of the woman.
Yeah, and see, that's why I think the problem lies right there, because you got some women that have a mixed type of feeling of how they want to do and what not to do. Shout out to the women who do know what the fuck they really truly want, you know what I'm saying, and can express that and say that, you know what I'm saying. But me personally, from the, you know, the conversations that I have with women, and a lot of times what I've seen, you know, these different conversations on different shows and podcasts and different things with different women, you have a lot of women today, to me, in my personal opinion, do not know what the fuck they want.
It's indecisive.
They indecisive. They want a man to be this, then they don't want a man to be that, and they want to do this, but they don't want that. So when they even bring up that shit about like traditional men, you know, that's the first thing I think of too. A man pay all the bills. You know, of course, like you say, protect and provide. The woman gonna take care of the household, take care of the kids, that type of thing. But then they'll turn around and be like, you know what I'm saying, I want to work, I want to do my own thing, you know, as far as that, which is cool. You know what I'm saying?
Which, you know, I think in the traditional, the older relationships, the women did work still.
Some of them did. Some of them stayed home.
That was more of a white person thing, I think.
I think it depends on what era of time we're talking about. Because if you talk about like women back in the day,
like 70s to the 90s.
I think it just depends on.
You don't think black women were working not just as much, but working just to help out?
Some of them probably were. I think that a lot of women, and let me say this, when you're a full-time mother, I look at that as far as, I look at that like that's a job too.
That's true.
Yeah, because dealing with them kids and
washing dirty drawers.
Yeah, cleaning up that house and maintaining that household, you know, that's a job. So I appreciate women for that.
Washing the drawers with like dookie streaks and shit. Looking at it like, this nigga working, man. He working too hard.
Too goddamn.
Every hour he should wipe his ass.
You need to wipe.
And they didn't have wet wipes back then.
Shit, boy.
So
you wouldn't catch me wearing no tidy white working back then in them days.
That's all they had. They didn't have color drawers.
They ain't had them color drawers.
No, they just had whiteys.
Man, fuck that shit.
And they did do colored drawers because they was told that it was racist. And they was like, yeah, go get some of the packet of colored drawers. And they was like, what the fuck you say?
Right, the color drawers. Y'all sell color drawers here?
Niggas,
White drawers, nigga drawers?
Niggas only drawers.
Right. white pies and nigga pies. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, boy. But you probably right though. You know what I'm saying? You probably right. And if that's the case, I'm gonna tell you right now, boy, that shit crazy, boy. I hate to have to wear just some white pair of drawers. You know what I'm saying? Tidy whities and shit.
Knowing you out there in the field working,
Right.
slaving at that.
She seeing them doodle streaks in them drawers.
She just don't say nothing.
If she love you though, she gon' look past.
She don't be like, he using.
He working hard.
He working hard.
He paying all these bills.
Just a little booty sweat.
Right. You know what I'm saying? A little mud butt.
A little mud butt. That's what they call swap butt.
I throw my drawers away today though.
You throw it away?
If I had a woman that was gonna wash my drawers and I knew they were doodle streaks in there, I'd be like, hey baby, I'm washing my own.
Hey baby.
Yeah. I wash my own drawers today. You ain't gotta do it. I appreciate what you do.
Did I tell you I was gonna do laundry today?
Right. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate what you do. But I wash my own drawers.
Go separate the clothes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta throw them hoes away, man. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, I got something. Alright, I'm gonna say a phrase besides the modern day or the traditional wife. I'm gonna say a phrase in that term. And then you tell me what's the first thought or what you think about when you hear these terms.
Okay.
Alright? Boss bitch.
In a modern day term today, when somebody say a boss bitch to me, the first thing I'm thinking about is a woman out here who is either the head of some type of company or she owns her own business, an entrepreneur, she running shit. You know what I'm saying? She the boss bitch, she on top of her shit. You know what I'm saying? She don't need nobody for shit as far as like, you know, telling her what to do per se, and she just running her shit.
Okay, so when I hear boss bitch, I think a ratchet hoe.
Why you say that?
Cause she calling herself a bitch first off. You know what I'm saying? And she really ain't no boss if you gotta say you a boss. You know what I'm saying? I should be able to look at you and be like, damn, she got her shit together. You gotta tell me you a boss bitch? I think you just a ratchet hoe.
I don't know, man.
Maybe you out there swindling on niggas for money.
I think there's a lot of people who use these terms today so loosely, and they mean so many different things. Cause slang has changed the game.
I've never seen a business owner, besides somebody from Atlanta, say that they was a boss bitch.
I mean, think about it. If you was talking to a chick today, and she like, nigga, I own my own nail salon.
That's not the boss.
I own a beauty shop. I'm the owner. And they have to pay me
That's
money.
That's
what I'm saying.
That's a boss bitch.
So if she doing that, she like, nigga, I'm the head bitch in charge. Like I'm running this motherfucker.
So
like,
with that one being
I wouldn't
said,
be tripping.
what you think when you hear independent women?
When I think of independent woman, I think of a woman who she handles all her business off of herself. Like she don't need no help.
Oh, but is she not like the owner of an establishment?
She don't necessarily have to be there. She can be working for somebody, or
She just knows how to be
independent. Yeah, just a woman out here working a regular job. But if she pay all her bills, if she handling everything, she don't need no help from nobody to handle her daily duties and what she need to do. Hey, she independent shit.
Okay, and the reason I throw this one in here is because they kind of have to live up to a man's standard. You know what I'm saying? A stud.
A stud. Okay, stud can be a lot of different things, you know what I'm saying? I got some stud partners or some stud gals. I don't know what y'all want to be got.
They want to be called niggas.
That's my nigga right
Or
there.
dress me as one of the boys.
Yeah. They be like, hey, don't call me Teresa. My name Killer T, baby. You know what it is, nigga. I'm Killer T. Don't call me Teresa no more. I know we used to be in elementary together.
Every now and then throw in one of them niggas.
You know what I'm saying?
saying?
This is my nigga right here. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with this nigga right here. Solid nigga. You know what I'm saying? But on some real shit, your studs are real cool. You know, a lot of them be really cool. But I've had some that be tripping when they see you like looking at that girl and shit like that. But when you say the term stud, as far as what we talk about and what I think it is, studs usually, and there's no disrespect to none of y'all, but some of y'all men be out here like kind of triggering a little bit, kind of simping a little bit.
They doing the exact. Women like them because they be simple.
I believe that there a lot of them are really trying to be the traditional man. You know what I'm saying? So they will pay bills. They will help raise kids, you know, that type of thing. It ain't no knock on y'all. Get in where you fit in, you know what I'm saying? She gonna fuck with you, you know what you gotta do.
And the lady they can both lead each other.
That's true. They both can, and they both can maybe do the same type of things, for instance, like, cause she's a woman, you know what I'm saying, and the other lady's a woman too. So it's like, okay, if the child needs this, you know what I'm saying, she gonna probably be able to nurture the child a little, you know, a little different than
She can breastfeed them.
my black ass.
You can't, yeah, you
Yeah,
can't get no
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, this is a good one. Men are the natural givers of life.
You said man are the natural givers of life. Are they?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying, that's my statement, they are.
I believe so too. We do. We carry the life, you know, in our bones. That like there will be no people here if we do not bust a nut. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the mama,
The carries.
the ladies that carry, but we have to shoot that baby into you. Right.
Catch this glizzy.
Hey, shoot that club up. Shout out to all the women out here got their tube tied. That tube tied pussy is amazing. It's like nothing else out here.
It's just because you can ski in there.
Yeah, and you ain't gotta worry about it. Like it ain't no stress. You know what I'm saying? You gonna sleep really good after you bust that nut because you ain't worried about her getting pregnant.
I heard women can get pregnant off of with their tubes tied.
They can, but it's a very small particular chance. And I'm telling you like this: if she get pregnant and her tube tied, and that motherfucker baby supposed to be him.
Oh, true.
That baby might be LeBron James.
Big fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Big
He gonna be something special.
I think it had to do something special to get that little bit.
He supposed to be here. God wants you here. You can fight through a lot.
God did.
You know what I'm saying? Like this like God, I know God is.
Man, I wanted to see that shit on the Grammys.
Man, I missed the motherfucking Grammys, man. God damn it, that's what went on this motherfucking past week too, man.
Yeah.
Goddamn Grammys. I'm still gonna check that shit out, man.
I'm gonna check. I just want to see that verse.
Hell yeah, 50-year anniversary, I believe, of hip hop. That's a big thing, you know what I'm saying? Rap and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? That's really big for the culture, man. Anybody who fuck with the hip hop culture, we black, we grew up, you know what I'm saying, listening to different hip hop. I'm pretty sure it's people older than us and younger than us, you know, listening to hip hop. So I like what I heard they did at the Grammys because I ain't necessarily watch it, but you know, that's dope.
Okay, we kind of switching it kind of with this one, going into the entertainment, but one of your favorite rappers right now. Who?
Who's one of my favorite rappers today?
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this. You got different sections because you got rappers who've been established for years, like veterans.
Okay.
And then you kind of got like this new era of rappers, these younger guys in their 20s and mid-20s and that type of thing. I guess you would say are you answering like from the new school, like a little new era?
From the new school. Well, I mean, because they're intertwined, so it could be one of the old school people too.
I mean, I still fuck with the Nas and the Jay-Z's and I like the legends, you know, I still bump some, you know, Snoop here and there.
You haven't really converted to the little Durks and little Uzi Verts.
I fuck with the young, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on who it is. Everybody's music ain't crack like that with me. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Kodak. I fuck with
Kodak is probably the best to me.
Yak Hard. I fuck with 21. Shout out to 21 Sad.
Damn, I don't know, man. I just don't feel like he got any lyrics. Like he don't really be saying shit. Some of it be hooked, like catchy.
Some of them be saying some bars and really listen to what that nigga be saying.
I be trying to hear him.
That nigga be saying some cool shit. I fuck with 21. The Migos, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. Take out. But yeah, the Migos was hard, always hard to me. Who else go hard? That Lil Baby hard.
Yeah. What about Lil Baby?
Lil Baby, I think he cool. You know what I'm saying? I think that he just been kind of going through some shit.
You think he got canceled? You think that the cancel culture actually worked on him?
I think, see, that's you know, I think that canceling shit is like, I really don't think you can be canceled, man.
It seemed like a lot of his shit just fell off. Like I really haven't heard from him ever since that little incident where he said, you know, is there anybody who, I don't know what of it. Yeah.
You talking about when he kind of said something that was kind of like
it was disrespectful.
gay or homophobic.
Yeah, it was disrespectful.
I think those types of things can affect your career somewhat, but I think you also, if you apologize and you come clean and you move forward, I think that you can do it. I think the thing with the Baby was he kept doing things that kind of was like hitting him in a negative sense.
Mm-hmm.
That
with
was
the girl,
one.
yeah, with his girlfriend.
The shit with his baby mama, you know what I'm saying? That was another thing.
Yeah, he seemed pretty heartless with that one.
Right. I seen the shit on IG. He was fucking with some kids one day, and I didn't like that shit at all, man. The little little kids in Chicago. He asked them how much they wanted for the box. And I think they said something like $200.
Which is actually pretty decent. I mean, if you got 20 fucking candy bars and you charge them, well, no, that's funny. They probably got more than that, like 50 to probably about 50 bars in there. And they asked for 2.
I think he asked them how many bars that they had and then what they were selling it for, and then he asked them like a math question. So he was like, so if you got this many and you charging this price, like what should it be? And the little kids didn't know it. And I mean, I get where he was at, like, damn, if you a hustler, you already fucking up because you don't know how to count bread. So I get where he was trying to put them on, but my whole thing was at least them kids out here selling some candy, my nigga. Like, they could be out here robbing the jackets and doing some dumb shit. I'd have gave them kids $200 and say, hey, let me give you a free game. Y'all take some of this money, half this money, and y'all keep buying what you buying and keep flipping. You know what I'm saying? Invest that shit. So I mean, to me, he just kept doing shit that was kind of fucking him off. Then he said the shit about Megan. You know what I'm saying? He had a whole song y'all talking about how he fucked with Megan, and then he brought Tory Lanez out when it was all this shit on Tory Lanez kind of going on. So I think a lot of things just kind of was negatively impacting him and his career.
Yeah.
And so right now, I mean, it's not to say he can't bounce back, but sometimes you gotta cool out just a little bit.
Just kind of step back and kind of reassess the situation. I heard 50 Cent just kind of apologized to Megan Thee Stallion about what he was saying.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people, I think the industry was kind of like on her head and wasn't taking her serious and thought she was kind of on some lying shit.
She was at first. Well, I ain't gonna say she was lying, but she was kind of like trying to hold back just a little bit. And I can understand because she was probably in the middle of investigation and stuff.
Like when she said that within the rap industry and the culture that snitching was kind of like against the cause, I understood what she was saying. She was like, I didn't really want to just say that he shot me. So she was like, she kind of lied at the beginning. But then I think it was just like, like, fuck it, like, this nigga fucking shot me. So
and he told him himself.
Yeah, and so I think Tory played himself.
He played himself.
Yeah, and then now everybody kind of like, man, this nigga really shot her ass.
If he would have just stepped back and just kept his fucking mouth shut, it wouldn't be as bad as it would.
I told everybody, man, what he should have did was he should have just kind of playing at the beginning.
Off the very top.
Yeah,
you're right.
Man, I was drunk. I was fucked up. I didn't mean to shoot her. I had the gun. I was doing some stupid shit. And I shot at the ground and ricocheted and hit her foot. I apologize for what I did. Take your hit on the hand. Do your time. Because society's still going to look at you some type of way. But I mean, now I just feel like, man, that shit on that nigga head, bro. Like, that shit, it's hard. It's going to be hard for him to come back from this shit, bro. Because now everybody like, man, that nigga shot her ass. So, I think even Megan, they kind of fell back a little bit. And I think, like you just said, a lot of people was like, they apologizing because they're like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, she really did. We was on her head and not really kind of protecting her and shit. And now it's just like, nigga, we look stupid because we was making jokes and clowning about the shit and everything else. And it's like, that shit ain't funny. That shit ain't funny. Everybody, I got a daughter, I got sisters, I got, all kind of shit. And I done been in shit with females, but you know what? I ain't never been like, on some dumb shit. Like, even playing with a gun around a bitch, like, I ain't finna do that.
Oh, I ain't even pulling that shit out.
Right.
Like, that right there is kind of fucking crazy. And the only time I don't like showing women guns, but I like to do that shit around dudes. Like, I'll pull guns out and like, check this out, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like women, it seems a little intimidating.
And I just think Buddy was doing the motherfucker.
That nigga was fucked up and she disrespected his ass and he was thinking about goddamn, what's that movie? Hollow Knights. That nigga was thinking about Hollow Knights and he was like, damn, bitch.
Yeah.
That nigga was tripping.
He doing the motherfucking most, man. A lot of people say he got that small man complex. You know what I'm saying?
The little man syndrome.
Yeah, little man syndrome, man. I was just like, that's crazy. And what's really sad is, the nigga's really a dope ass artist.
I thought he was pretty cool. He's smart.
I fuck with Tory Lanez, man. Musically, this nigga's music is fucking dope. The nigga can rap and sing, bro. And I was just like, he just fucking like played himself there, bro.
You think he better than Drake? I don't know, you just said rap and sing and it just kind of made me throw it in there.
He can do both. They both from Canada. Let me say this. Drake, I think, has that touch. Because Drake can do pop, he can do R&B, he can do rap, and he can make hits with everything. Tory Lanez to me is really good at R&B and really good at rapping. And I think that he could probably write. I think he's talented enough that he could probably go to the pop lane and do all of that shit. Well, obviously probably not now, but the nigga was that dope. He could probably do it. You know what I'm saying? He's very talented, bro.
And he's smart, bro. He's smarter. Did you hear about what he did with his little NFTs?
Oh yeah.
NFTs?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm talking about football.
Yeah. NFC nigga. AFC.
Champions didn't
Yeah.
win.
He's smart. Yeah. America, bro, we still behind. Like,
my bad, that was Mexicans, man.
Look at him. Look at him. But yeah, man, back to what you were saying, man. America, man, we still behind, man. A lot of shit is not where we're supposed to be. But, you know, we're making progress. I just hope for the future, man, that we get to a point in life, in our lifetime, you know what I'm saying, because maybe some of our grandparents and shit, I didn't see what we seen. We seen Obama. We see, what's her name?
Yeah, like you said, a lot of our grandparents probably would have never thought that shit would
A
happen.
black president was gonna come. Yeah, we got a black vice president, Kamala Harris. Yeah. She's a woman.
She's pretty and shit, but she ain't doing shit.
She really ain't at that vice president shit. I think they ain't really let her do a whole bunch of shit, but it is still.
I think she like Biden's caretaker.
Probably.
She Joe Biden's caretaker.
This old motherfucker, old Jared tall ass nigga, boy.
That nigga be having you laughing too. But you see how different it is, like how far, like you man, when Trump was in office, you heard about that nigga every single day. Nigga, I don't be hearing shit about Joe Biden.
You know why though? Cause Trump nigga was a character, bro. This nigga was like a celebrity being the president, and he always said crazy and dumb shit every day. Like he was he was just funny. Like some of the shit he was doing, yeah, we laughing at that nigga. I was like, this nigga is a nigga fool. Like he is funny as fuck. Like some of the shit he
was off the cuff, man.
He didn't give a fuck.
And they had no sense on that nigga.
That nigga did not give a fuck about shit. He didn't even say and do whatever the fuck he wanted to motherfucking do, fool. But I got a love and hate relationship with Donald Trump, you know what I'm saying? Also real shit, because to me he represents what the fuck really America really is. To me he really is.
Yeah, big fact.
I think it's like if you hustle and you do what the fuck you want to do and you play your cards right and you play people who can be some type of help to what you trying to do, that's how he did it. He didn't necessarily fuck with you, but if you had something that could help that nigga, he was like, I'm gonna fuck with you because of this. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, this is one thing, and he didn't get canceled either. Before he became president. Hey, the nigga, what he said to do, he was like, I don't know what the dude's name was, but he was like, Tyrell, are you gay? And that nigga was like, yes, I am. He was like, you're fired. Now, I could have sworn that was against the law.
Trump did whatever the fuck he wanted to do. He grabbed him by the pussy, you know what I'm saying?
That had me dying. That nigga said, you're fired.
That nigga do what the fuck he want. Trump don't give a fuck. Trump motherfucker he telling people on the motherfucker, hey, you grab women by the pussy, I kiss them in the mouth. You can do anything you want when you got money. That nigga said he said that shit straight the fuck up, bro.
Big fact.
So he was there, you know who he was right then, the motherfucker there, man. He fucking porn star. That's motherfucker Donald Trump, man. That's a motherfucker America right there, bro.
That is, you right. And I don't think he had a problem with niggas. I really don't.
He don't, long as you was something that benefited him.
Mm-hmm.
If you could and that's why I say come back to America again. I think everybody's racist just a little bit.
Yeah, you're right.
To an extent. Right. Everybody's racist a little bit. So we ain't, you know, to say America ain't racist is like here's some money. Everybody's racist in this country.
Hey, and he is would you call him a trigger?
Trump? To an extent, yeah.
Had to.
Yeah.
Had to trigger.
Yeah. I mean, look at his wives and shit. He got money.
You think he was really fucking her?
His wife? They got a kid together.
I don't know why I said that shit.
Yeah,
I guess just because I was trying to turn it into.
I don't think he was hitting that pussy like all the time or no shit like that. She looked like she one of them women like because of who he was and tricking that money out.
She was gonna take advantage of that shit.
Like she was gonna fuck with him because he had money.
Yeah,
that nigga had no money. She wouldn't fuck with Donald Trump.
Child support.
Yeah. So that she ain't getting fucked. Donald Trump, he ain't no player now. He don't look like no motherfucking player. He gotta be
a player because he's playing the shit out of the system.
He a hustler.
They say he was only paying $750 in taxes.
That nigga a hustler. He's smart.
It's smart.
He's smart. Now, I mean, that's anybody out here right now, man. You got good CPA. You got good people who know how to move shit out the motherfucker way. That's how you take care. That's how you take advantage of the system in the game, bro. That's why I say I ain't knocking Donald Trump.
Big facts.
That's why I say that's America, bro. There's a lot of people hating on this nigga, man. This is motherfucking America. Let me tell you something, people out there. If you getting your motherfucking money, you better be dotting I's and crossing T's and networking with people out here. If you don't even like this motherfucker, it might be a white dude, you black, and you don't even like this motherfucker, but this nigga can get you from here to here and get you in that room over there. Hey, how you doing, Steve? How you doing, Jerry? How you doing, Jerry? Hey, man, my motherfucking wife, my whore-ass wife left me today and took all the goddamn kids. Took the dogs, too. Goddamn it, Jerry.
I was just asking how you doing.
You know what I'm saying?
I see. It wasn't trying to be too big.
Yeah. Jerry can tell you every goddamn thing
going on. All that.
But goddamn it, Jerry.
What am I supposed to say? How am I supposed to respond, Jerry? What do you want to do?
I say, Jerry, you want a goddamn Corona?
Okay.
We can drink a motherfucking beer and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gonna do shit today, nigga. That's how you work this shit in America, nigga. You gotta have friends every motherfucking word. Straight the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do that shit. You gotta have friends every motherfucking word.
So that's okay. That's a good question. Do women being in a friendship with opposite sex, who benefits more, the woman or the man? And this is just being friends. I
think the woman definitely.
Why do you say that?
Because I think that most men will be friends with women, but we're gonna do things like she can get everything from a nigga that she can get in a relationship and not even be in a relationship with this nigga. And what I mean by that is, for instance, like if she kind of nigga be like, hey, I heard a noise over here and I'm scared to come in my house, could you come over here? He gonna come over there.
Okay. Now, is he gonna go over there knowing that he probably ain't gonna smash? Just as a friend?
I think in the back of that nigga mind, if she's attractive, he's like, man, I'm hoping. She might kind of like.
And this might be the chance. I'm gonna swing
give me some pussy. I'm gonna be a good friend and a good nigga to you, because at some point you might give me some of this pussy.
So can a man and a lady be just friends?
I think so. I think you can be. I have lady friends that I've never had sex with, and I have some that they can have.
Okay, do you feel like it's easier to be friends with a lady
if she's not attractive?
If she's not attractive,
yeah.
Or if you're making money with her?
I think if you're making money with her, people say all the time you don't shit where you eat, or you keep business and personal shit separate.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if you're able to do that, and separate the two, you'll be okay. I think that a lot of times when you do business or you work with people, most people spend more time with their coworkers and shit like that than they do their family, because you're at work all the time.
Big fact.
So if you gon' cheat or you gon' fuck with somebody, it's gonna be the broad you spending so much time with, doing business with or working with and everything, because y'all have business dinner, y'all talking on the phone, y'all texting, y'all doing this and this. We have a rough day. You wanna go ask a drink?
Unless you said that the money unattractive, or the money precedes, the sex. The you fucking up the relationship, fucking up the bag by doing it. You see what I'm saying?
I think it can be done though. I mean, if I'm happily married and I'm doing business with somebody, if I'm happily married, I'm doing business with a lady friend of mine, and we're getting money together. If I'm in a committed relationship, I'm gonna try my best not to be on no type of shit with her like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's attractive women out here in the world. You just gotta learn, fellas. You just gotta learn when you really in a committed relationship. You just gotta be like, I ain't finna risk losing what the fuck I got over some piece of pussy right now. You gotta quit thinking with that dick down there and your head down there, and think with your head on your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? But it's very possible. I've had friends, and attractive women too, that I never fucked. But let me say this too, being 100 shit, that hoes that came off of pussy, boy. They would hit that hoe.
See, now that's the thing.
It was
though. You see
fine.
what I'm saying?
It was fine.
You were friends with them, and the opportunity was there.
I never
and
tried.
Exactly.
I never tried.
So if she would have do that shit out, being the fact that you never tried, you probably would have been.
I mean, they was fine. The two women, they were definitely fine. I got pictures with them. I'm cool with them to this day. And but they were fine. And if they would have kind of came out, they would have gave me some kind of inclination that your boy could have got that motherfucker pussy. Yeah, I probably would have motherfucker did
Been
it.
throwing that meat.
I would have did it. They was fine with the motherfucker.
Fuck that money.
Yeah. we wasn't getting money together. We was just cool as the fuck.
That's cool.
But I mean, where I am today, you know, this version of Drake being grown and shit. Yeah, if we getting money and I don't fuck with you like that, shit, and I got a whole nother, you know what I'm saying, situation, family, girlfriend, some shit like that, I'm gonna be cool on them and shit like.
I got a question. Do women go on dates to just get meals or to actually? I'm asking you this, not like you know, but what do you think?
My opinion.
Your opinion. Do they go out for meals or do they go out to go on a date and actually get to know the person?
I think it's two different situations. I think some women will fuck with guys knowing that guys they're not attracted to them, but it's just like you just said, women have so many options. If there's guys that will trick, if there's guys that pay bills, if there's guys that do the type of things, they kind of simple. Those ladies will sacrifice some time with that guy and go eat some food with him to get something up out of that nigga. It's definitely women who's motherfucking fucking with niggas right now just cause they know this nigga finna buy something to eat and they finna get a cool ass meal. They have no intentions of fucking with this nigga like that. And then I think that some women is like, I'm not gonna fuck with this guy like that unless I do see something that could be possibly further along with this guy.
Okay, so you with the lady and you be like, okay, we just casually going out on this date, and then you be like, so are you talking to any other dudes? And she's like, yeah, I have 3 other friends that I tend to hang out with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? 3 other dudes that I'm getting to know.
Right.
Do you find that respectable?
I do find that respectful because it's honesty.
I like that.
And I'd rather you be honest with me and let me know where you kind of at with things rather than lie. Honesty is always gonna take you further. That's men and ladies. You know what I'm saying? Be honest with people because when you do that, there's no like sense of you led somebody on or you played them or this or that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. In that case, you going out with the lady and she like, I'm gonna go out with you, but don't think you're gonna get any pussy from me anytime soon.
I would respect her honesty.
You still go, and I expect you to pay for it.
If I'm the type of guy that I'm taking her out to get to know her and I want to date her,
and I expect you to pay for it.
I mean, if I really liked her, I probably would take her out. If I just wanted some pussy, this is just me speaking for myself. I don't even really take women out if I don't have the intentions of fucking. So I'm gonna be real with you. If I feel like it's just some pussy, or we just gonna kick it and some shit like that, I ain't even finna take her out. Like we can kick it, cause we can talk. You come to the crib, I can buy a bottle. You smoke, you can smoke over here. You know what I'm saying? We can watch Netflix and chill, and you can get some of that pussy. But yeah, for free.
Neck bones and chill.
Neck bones and chill. If you look, shout out to the coolers out there. You know what I'm saying? Neck bones and chill. I fuck with y'all too. But yeah, if we just kicking it like that though, I ain't gonna break no bread like that. I'm buying some cheap ass shit. I got snacks in the crib. You know, that type of shit. If I take a lady out, I have the intentions of, I want this pussy. And I see you further than just kicking it with you. I see you as somebody that I would like to spend time to get to know. Yeah, yeah. That's how I motherfucking move. I can't speak for every nigga now. But yeah, it's definitely women out here eating off some simping ass, tricking ass niggas out here though. But
You think they probably be like, okay, I got somebody for, probably like 2 times a week. I can call 2 different dudes to take me to go eat something.
fuck yeah.
And no, they ain't getting no pussy.
Fuck yeah. Because it's a nigga somewhere that think, hey, she gonna give me this pussy eventually.
Hey,
that's what he thinking.
What trips me out is the OnlyFans and how a person would actually, like, pay for it. When you can get on to a point where you watch it for free, do you think it's because of interaction that they might be able to, like, they can send a message, she say something back, as they do the little thing?
No, because today they got, I mean, and they've had it for years, but they've had women that do the little live webcam.
Sure,
So you could be paying for that type of shit. I think what separates the OnlyFans from that shit is just like, this is a real regular bitch. She ain't like a porn star bitch. This is like a regular bitch. Yeah. Like I went to high school with this.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Man, this bitch I've been showing pussy now. You know what I'm saying? So you like, hey, I pay $5.
You just be on Facebook now.
Yeah. Right. You know what these niggas talking about? Hey, what the fuck is going on with Facebook right now? I'm in motherfucking Facebook jail, right? Motherfucking app, you fucking me. I'm in motherfucking Facebook jail, but you can click on these people's stories on Facebook. We've been talking about it for a few weeks now, but shit been going wild. Like, it's motherfucking straight out here advertising the shit out of these fans on the page, sucking dick, getting fucked like a mother, squirting everything. I'm kind of not mad because I like to see it. I kind of like seeing it.
Oh yeah, I wasn't tripping.
But I'm like, man,
I only seen one so far, so.
Yeah, but I'm in jail for
Does that mean you can't even get on it?
Man, I can get on my Facebook. I can't like, comment, share, goddamn.
Yeah, so you just look.
Just look it.
Ooh, nigga, that's like being at the window.
You're
can't
right.
get in the club, but they got a whole clean ass window.
Mm-hmm.
You just look at that.
I'm outside, like, look at all that ass.
Man, just shaking.
They twerking like a motherfucker. This bitch, I can't even get in there.
Matter of fact, we want to get some ladies on here so we can hear some of y'all's opinion.
Ugh.
You know what I'm saying?
Ugh.
So y'all need to go and DM us.
Oh, so like Rick Ross on this bitch.
Or just say it on Facebook or Instagram.
If you out here tuning in on this shit right now, and you fucking with your two-player partners right now, hey, if you in the Oklahoma City area, if you in the Log area, if you all around the state, Tulsa, anywhere in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Y'all fuck with us and y'all around this area, hey, you have an open invite to come fuck with us, discuss any relationship questions, and just chop it up like we motherfuckers chop it up about all kind of shit.
Send your questions in the DM.
Right,
hit the DM.
2P's in the pod.
2P's in the pod. We on IG. We on IG. We on Facebook. My name is Dre Jasper, Andre Jasper. I got 3 pages. Terrell Jasper, you know what I'm saying? Any of them motherfucking inboxes you can hit. What's your shit?
Man, you'll just see my shit, one of my comments on Dre's shit. You just asked to be my friend.
Yeah, he on that motherfucker too. But yeah, you can hit us on there. You can hit us on TikTok. We on all these motherfucking social media sites, man. We gonna get a link where y'all can see everything on our bios and all that type of shit, man. But yeah, man, y'all fucking with it. Y'all like and subscribe to this motherfucker for sure, man.
Yeah, we trying to let y'all see the growth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see us on the couch. Now we starting to have the microphones. We starting to get the audios and the visuals looking good.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Y'all keep growing with us.
We motherfucking coming, man.
Support the system. We're gonna be supporting the system too, because what we want to do is give everybody that platform to be able to tell, you know, they stories, sell, they merchandise, whatever you know what I'm saying, want to talk about.
Yeah.
Things that y'all can, you know.
Come on here and promote anything you got motherfucking going. If you like we said last time, man, if you making movies, if you're a comedian, if you're a rapper, if you're an artist, if you're selling hair products, if you selling pussy, if you know what I'm saying, you selling food stamps, hit my motherfucking
hit my stamp.
You know what I'm saying? I might buy a little cool. Nah, I ain't doing all that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Any of that shit, man. Come fuck with us, man. Tap in with your boys, man. 2P's in the motherfucking pod.
Yeah, we are.
What else you got? We got anything else we want to talk about tonight? We ain't finna wrap up on y'all. We just stopped in the middle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just thought that was a good segue time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A lot of shit still been going on, motherfucker.
Oh, you know what? Man, I was listening to Gabrielle Union the other day. She had a couple of interviews where she was, her and Bootsy, man, them niggas don't get along. But that's besides the point. But the fact that she felt like, because she was the breadwinner, that gave her the permission to go out and step out.
And cheat.
I read it. So, how do you feel? Do you think that 11/11? My bad. Ooh. So man or female, who, if you're making the most bread or you're breadwinner, do you have the chance or the opportunity to do what you do and not have no consequences?
I don't think it's necessarily right But I'm gonna go as far as saying this. When she said it, I respected it because my whole thing is this too. Like, if I'm paying all the motherfucking bills, I think I should be able to kind of do what the fuck I want to motherfucking do. Now, if I'm married, you know what I'm saying? And she was married.
She was married.
When she said this shit, she was married.
So,
But I respect it.
So, okay. You did say, okay, I hate to do this to you, but you did say that the woman's job or stay at home is the full-time job.
Yeah.
So basically, she ain't pulling in the bread, but she actually doing her share of what you asked.
Yeah.
So should she be able to step out too?
If I say I'm fucked up, this might be a double standard. I'm gonna be all right fucking with you, man. If I'm literally paying every bill in this motherfucking house and I mean everything, and all she gotta do is really just take care of the household, take care of the children and them type of things, I'm not gonna lie. Hell no, I don't want my wife out here stepping out on me. And let me say this too to kind of clean that up too. If you're in a committed relationship and you married, cheating is not right. So I'm not gonna be out here being like, oh, he got the green light, the motherfucker go cheat. What I'm saying is, I understood what she was saying because she felt like, hey, I'm paying all the motherfucking bills, so I'm gonna do my thug thistle out here. And you got some women out here that'll tell a nigga, man, if he doing all of that, I don't care about this nigga doing what he do, as long as he don't, bring no baby home.
Don't be bringing up the shit.
Yeah, no STD, no shit like that. I don't give a fuck. He paying all the motherfucking bills. If you live in an extravagant life, I mean, dope ass motherfucking house. You driving a Cadillac Escalade, you driving
some shit that you know you would never experience.
Right. You out here driving a Cadillac Escalade, your husband got you in a BMW, Mercedes, whatever. And you got a dope ass motherfucking life.
Now that's different than just paying the bills, because you can have a random nigga just paying the bills.
Yeah.
But now the life that you talking about, I do believe
you should be able to do what you want to do.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I should be able to do whatever. But if I'm just a random nigga taking care of the bills and shit, then you ain't going on no vacation. You driving the Altima.
She probably like, nah, I don't get that good.
You don't get that good. So yeah, I can respect that.
Right.
I can respect that.
But be out there balling and shit. She gonna be like, oh, I don't know STD, you don't make me no kid. I ain't motherfucking tripping.
Now I know we've been bouncing around, but this question right here comes up. It's just the question I want to know.
Go ahead.
And how I want to know how you would explain it to this person. Would you tell the opposite? Would you tell your lady, or somebody that you just, the lady that you're trying to get with, if she had whack sex?
Whack ass sex?
Yeah.
Let me say this, man. Through experience, I'll fuck with some women who had whack ass sex. I'm not the type that's gonna bring that up to you. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, I'm not gonna tell you. What I'm probably gonna do is you're gonna see me not fucking with you that hard like that. You're gonna be like, man, Ray kind of fell back.
Do you ghost them?
I don't necessarily ghost them because I ain't that tight, but she just gonna be like, he ain't never try to hit me up no more. You know what I'm saying? He trying to fuck with me like that. And it just depends on what my situation is too. Because if I got a whole woman out here and I'm cheating with you and your pussy wet, like, bitch, I'm out here taking chances. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this shit ain't even good. I ain't gonna hit you.
But you sound crazy.
You're right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even a motherfucker.
That nigga said if I got a girl over there, I heard if I cheat.
If I'm cheating, if I'm out here cheating, that pussy was wet.
Okay. If you doing that, she gotta be a what? 8, 9? No? If you gonna take that chance?
Let me tell you why. Because most niggas cheat down. Ladies don't understand that. Most niggas cheat down. I'm not finding a woman to leave you for. I just want some new pussy. I want some new head. I had explained that to a lady one time. Because, you always hear women be like, the bitch, she look like shit. Like, this is who he cheated on me with?
And you like, I don't know.
Because the nigga just wanted some pussy. And ladies don't understand. When a nigga really tell you, hey, I love you, I was just fucking him out. He's really telling the truth.
So that's okay. Women are more invested when they cheat, you think?
Oh, yeah. Because they have the power. You know, a woman...
They still choose it.
The pussy is not something a man can just snap his fingers and get. A lady has to open her legs for him to get that pussy.
You know what? I mean, I understand that part.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? The way that I've been looking at it is men actually go out and choose who they want to be with.
As far as?
fucking.
I think pussy not necessarily.
It's crazy, but dudes can play a part, because that's what they always call on them manipulators. Maybe they manipulate the whole situation. And a lot of dudes that I've seen, they literally go in there and talk to the person and get what they want.
From a woman. Yeah. Well, they plan their part to get the pussy.
Exactly.
But the goal is for that nigga to get that pussy though.
And if he's getting it, is he not winning?
He winning in the sense that he reached his goal. But what I'm saying is, if the pussy is the goal for you, okay, if you see a badass chick, you like, damn, she fine as a motherfucker, I want to fuck her. And that nigga,
she bad, then she.
Yeah, and he get to talking to her, and he run the game and everything else, to, you know, to get the broad. When he get the pussy, I'm like, okay. Especially if it was good, he gonna be like, oh, it was worth it. You know what I'm saying?
So think about this. How many ladies be like, man, this nigga wasn't shit. This nigga, after they didn't move for, you know what I'm saying, then they like, damn, why'd I do that? This nigga ain't shit. Who's actually winning? Because you're going to hear more of those stories than you will about women being happy and satisfied. That lady that ran through a whole bunch of that ain't shit niggas before she finally met that dude, or she just with the cats and dogs.
The guy is always winning if he getting the pussy.
So that's what I'm saying. So that stat that we always hear that the women are saying, hey, I'm choosing this dude to do that. No, that dude is maybe most likely approaching you, talking to you, and then, I mean, I understand that in that case, true, you're right, because women would have 100 bodies on them. Yeah. That's how many times they get approached.
It's like I say like this, like women ultimately have the power. Because everything is in her hands. I mean, a nigga can shoot at her, he can pay her money, he can do everything. If she don't want to open her pussy for that nigga, she ain't gonna do it. So, like, take for instance, a woman be like, he a player. Well, what's really truly a player? A lot of women like him, and he has the ability to get women to open their legs with this nigga. Versus other niggas who can't do that, or they have to pay money or try to do everything they can to try to get pussy. This guy has the ability to get many women
to break those rules. To let him in. To
skip steps, he can just talk to him a little bit, whatever, and they busting that pussy open for that nigga. So a player really is just a handsome ass guy who got a little bit of game, where he know how to talk to women, and these women give him pussy. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, a woman still holds the power in her hand, because if she don't want to give a nigga pussy, she don't give a nigga pussy.